My name is Taj English. I took the WDI course in 2016. Yeah, so it's been a while. I'm now the co-founder and CTO of Listed Bee. We are a social booking app for beauty and wellness services. I actually started this project as a final capstone project for GA. I was actually at McDonald's. I was a server at McDonald's. GA was kind of that stepping stone to me becoming a full-time programmer. I was self-taught. I started programming when I was actually 13 and decided that I wanted to take it seriously and be proficient in it. The way I found out about GA was actually through my business partner who went through GA in 2015. So my brother actually introduced me to him, and I was telling him that I was into tech and all these different things, and he was like, I actually just went through a boot camp called General Assembly and told me about it. I came to the open house and fell in love. In our program, we had this like 2-day period where we were told to learn something completely brand new that wasn't taught in class. And it was pretty much to show us that we could learn anything that we needed to in a moment, right? As an engineer, you have to pick things up pretty quickly. Things change so fast in a startup environment, and that kind of pushed me for my final project to go and say, well, I did it before, I can do it again. I want to say the best parts are when we learned new technology, and it was so daunting because GA is it's fast-paced, right? And you're consuming a lot of knowledge in a really short period of time. But once things start to connect, and that was the thing I loved the most about it, was that in the beginning you maybe were confused, but like towards the middle and the end you're like, oh wow, like now I get what this was, and now why this is what this is, right? It all starts to connect, and I love that part about it, right? When you're doing the homework and you're like, holy crap, like this is what we learned in like week 3, and now it's like, now we're getting to use it in a more practical sense, right? So that was the best part for me. It was just when things started to connect. Almost every company I worked at since graduating GA had at least 1 or 2 GA graduates working there, right? And that speaks volumes because, it means that people are getting placed that don't have necessarily the traditional background CS degree, right? I don't. And I feel like it's important for people to understand that there's theoretical knowledge and there's practical knowledge. And it's really the practical that you really need, that companies are looking for, that's what companies are hiring for. You can have all the theory in the world, but if you can't physically do the work, if you can't understand and apply what you know, it doesn't really help, right? So I'll say for those people that are, questioning if they should do a boot camp, should absolutely do it. There's so many people out there that have done it, myself included, right? I'm now hiring people who have gone through it, and they're fine. So definitely go for it. I always knew I wanted something more for my life, and I always knew that technology was that pathway. I just didn't know where or necessary steps to take to kind of get there. And luckily, GA kind of found me in a place when I needed it, and here I am today.